Hi everybody, my name's Will Stanhope. I'm 33, I live in Squamish, British Columbia, and I'm a professional rock climber. Yeah, when I was a kid, I was pretty anxious. I was always a worrier. I didn't have a ton of friends. And I remember the first time touching rock, I was probably 9 years old. And just the simple act of moving up rock really was soothing to me. And I fell deeply in love with the sport. In climbing, you really have to focus what you're doing, and you can't let anything else come into your brain. So I think that's why I really loved it so much, was I could kind of just throw everything I had at it, and worries or doubts or things that were bugging me, they wouldn't really bug me on the rock. So I loved it from the word go. There's a real cool community in climbing, in sports like baseball and football and soccer. You have to, you either make the team or you don't. Whereas in climbing, you'd see young people doing it, you'd see old people doing it, and it didn't really matter how good you were as long as you were kind and you tried hard. So there's this real element of kindness within the climbing community and inclusion as opposed to exclusion that I adored, and it still exists. So I'm really thankful for that. I've got to see some parts of the world that you would never see if you were a tennis player or a hockey player. You get to see sunrises from these beautiful mountains and sunsets, and you basically get to play in the wildest environment imaginable. So you really can't beat that. Failure, it's part of the game, and in climbing you're confronted with it all the time. So you can't avoid it. You can't slink away from it. You have to face it head on. And I kind of struggle with that word failure a bit. I think I don't really see much as failure. Failure is a weird word. I think as long as you try again, there's really no such thing as failure. You're always learning, pushing yourself, and failure. I think failure is not trying in the first place. So that would be my 2 cents about that. If you gave it your all, then you didn't fail in my books. I don't think climbing's necessarily totally unique a sport. I think it's all about just getting outside, breathing fresh air, and exercising. If you do that, you'll always feel better. It's the best therapy in the world. So I found climbing. Other people will get into snowboarding or skiing, or honestly, you can just be hiking. As long as you're getting outside and enjoying nature, your day is going to be better. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. Take care, everybody, and go easy on yourselves. It's a tough world out there, but get outside as much as you can.